funky. Shake it. So funky that you just can't take it. Then go on. Use or lose your thing. You got to use or lose your thing.
What's this beer you guys are drinking?
6 Point. I believe it's Long Island, you're saying?
Does it have an accent?
Metropolitan area.
I'm having this here, which
Yeah,
is
is that a margarita? Or?
It's like one. It's got salt. Yeah, it's got lime juice and tequila. I'm having it with the Siembra Azul.
As long as they salt the rim.
Yeah, exactly. You're not having any.
No.
What's the deal?
What's up, man?
Aren't you cool? No, I cannot drink beer. I cannot process gluten.
I don't even know what gluten is. I see this word all the time, gluten-free.
It's a protein of wheat. I can't process it. So I'm drinking dock cider.
That must be
amazing how
hard on the road, though. How do you eat out there?
I eat.
Somebody told me you guys bring a rice cooker.
Who told you? Yeah.
Who are you even talking to?
Inside information, you know?
Yeah, we're serious about our food on a lot of levels. Some for physical reasons and
Right.
you know, for a variety of reasons, really.
Political too.
I don't know. I don't eat politics. I try to stay away from politics, but it's certainly, I mean, it's an issue and it has been politicized.
You do vote with your
Lately.
food dollar, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I think that's true.
Yeah, supporting local communities wherever we go is sort of, you know, our, I guess, our attempt to, like you said, vote with your food dollar. And as a band on the road, it's highly inefficient as a traveling unit in this day and age.
I know that this place, they get all their food locally.
Local sourcing.
Local purveyors.
Is that a problem for you guys if they don't? Like, would you not eat it at a place that doesn't?
No, we're not militant about it. It's
Right.
just something that we try to keep at, you know,
Right.
at front of mind.
A lot of it's about raising awareness as much as anything else. You know, most people don't think about that kind of stuff.
They don't. No, it's true.
And it becomes obvious that most people don't think about that stuff, especially when you're in towns where none of that is available, where the only source of food is that little strip of chain restaurants right off the interstate, which as a traveling entity we come across more often than anything else.
It's the only thing that makes you know where you are when you pull off any exit in America is if there's a palm tree or not. If there's a palm tree outside the Staples parking lot, you're like, I'm at the Staples in San Diego or Texas or Florida. Anything else, you don't know where you are. It's gross. I don't like the American landscape.
Very homogenized.
I was having this conversation one time. Someone asked me if I liked America, and I said that I didn't like it just because I don't like the vibe. Like, you know, like, fuck the health insurance, fuck all this shit that everybody's talking about. It's just like, just pull off any exit and just look.
Right.
Do you dig it, or do you want to be somewhere else?
Right, exactly. Is this a place where you feel comfortable?
Exactly.
But then you find yourself in a place like this, and you realize that there still is that mentality of wanting to create something unique. And
there are pockets.
And you just walk into a place like this, and the feel is so different from a TGI Fridays, where there's stuff on the wall that is clearly didn't belong to anyone in the area. They just, you know.
There's some love in it, and it's in the food too, you know.
But that's from like on a restaurant level, but you know, from a level of where people kind of get all their food from.
Yeah.
You know, people are used to being pushed in the direction of, say, a supermarket or a Walmart or a Super Fresh or whatever. You know, and that's what America has been raised on now. I know it's what I was raised on.
Same here.
It seems counterintuitive on so many levels, but then you realize that the only level that really matters in that process is the economic level.
Yes.
You know, and
for a very small amount of people.
And a short-sighted economic level at that. You know, it doesn't consider the carbon footprint of transporting all of this, whatever chemicals were used to make this perfectly food porn ready tomato that is completely out of season but looks delicious and triggers a response.
It doesn't taste like anything though.
But it tastes like cardboard. You know?
Mealy cardboard.
And so that's what we're used to. You know, we eat these things that don't taste anything like what they tasted like, 100 years ago.
And the nutrition reflects it too.
Absolutely.
It's amazing I was just in Italy touring, and it's amazing how they're not a very progressive country, but progressivism is like catching up to their old
Exactly. That's the funny thing about progressive is that we've come back around, and now the new ideas are just the old ideas.
And the food tastes so fresh. The tomatoes, the olive oil, the pasta, like every single thing. The meats too, the cured meats, and everything's from right nearby.
It's a craft.
Yeah.
Over there, it's rooted in the community.
Oh,
and it means something way more than just something you put on the packaging. Like
there
isn't packaging.
This place in Rome I went to they didn't just have prosciutto on the menu. They had 7 kinds, and they were all like lined up, and you could see the different textures. And I tried to ask as much as I could, but they didn't speak good English at this place.
Why don't they speak English?
I've been learning Italian though. I've been into it,